Hello all, in today's video we're going to talk about the raid, Theater Eternity Landing. So in this one it just released yesterday, which was January 4th, which was a Saturday, and I was fortunate enough to be able to do it. So let me explain to you guys how we did it, and maybe it will give your raid force an idea of what needs to be done. Okay, so the object here is obviously kill the Warrior Trainer Prime, and what you want is to situate your raid, whether it be, let's zoom in the map a little bit, on the south side, like the south east or the southwest, whichever one you like, I think is a very good spot. The tether range is really short, so you can't leave the square. Basically, the upper part, as you see where my mouse is, that's the tether point. You can't leave it anywhere higher than that. So you could have it here, but you cannot have it here, basically is the line, just like that. In the video that we have the dragon facing in this direction, right over here, tank is over here, and the raid is at its backside DPSing away. There will be ads and such that spawn in the corners, but anyway, you'll see it when we play the video. You'll also need to assign a group for these color things. So we're just talking about group setup and position right now. So you need 6 full people to navigate the colors, and I'll explain that again later. You're going to need a tank group, obviously tanking it here. And then you're going to need 2 solid DPS, maybe 3 solid DPS groups over here by the west by the Cannoneers. You'll see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Cannoneers. Sorry. These 5 Cannoneers need to be killed and kept down. They will respawn approximately every 2 minutes or so. So basically your 2 to 3 dedicated DPS groups need to stay here the entire time. Keeping the Cannoneers alive AEs the raid, as well as if they kill the good guys, basically the event resets. So having your DPS crew here is good. One suggestion is with your DPS team, and you won't see this in the video, but is have them positioned somewhere about here and pull them in one at a time. You don't need to pull them all in at the same time. Do pull as many as your group raid force can handle, but keeping them down here. Pulling them here allows the main raid force to assist a little bit if possible or needed, or they could just run over back and forth. Whatever you guys gotta do, but Cannoneers need to be killed. Okay, so let's talk about the mechanics and everything like that. First thing and foremost, your raid does need levitate, because some of these steps and things are not friendly to short people. Like if you're like this, like, oh, I can't get up. And then they gotta run around or figure a way up, as you see here. Anyway, raid starts off tanking. Everything happens 10% intervals, meaning the color thing. So at 90%, Cannoneers will spawn and the color patterns things will happen. Raid needs to DPS the ads or the boss, bringing it down to 80 when they can. And to unlock the boss's health, which is, it locks every 10%, is doing the colors. This is important. The color patterns will emote in the bottom, your events window. Examples of red, blue, green, or something like that. In the beginning, it's only like 3, and it progressively goes higher. And towards the end of the fight, there will be like 5 different things. It's just like the game that we used to play as a kid, Simon Says, or that me, that thing. Yeah. So you go into the red, Gina will tell you, okay, red is good, go into the blue, and you go in order, and it has to be 6 people at a time. So once you complete the pattern, boss unlocks and raid can continue DPSing. The ads that spawn from the boss, some are timed as well as percentage based. So your raid force just needs to deal with it, and you need to judge your raid force. Can you just off tank those ads and bring it to the lock point? And then once it's locked and the color team is dealing with the unlocking, you kill the ads, or you keep the ads down and then DPS the boss as you can. Either strat is fine. Each raid force is different, so you will, as as a raid team, need to figure out what is going to be best: killing the ads as they spawn, or off tanking them and bringing the boss down. And that's pretty much it. The event, it doesn't have many things changing for it other than more color things happen towards the end. The ads are always going to coming time based or percentage based. All right, so let's get to the video. Let's set it at 2x speed. So the event has started already. We're killing the boss. Our strat here is that we're bringing it to the lock phase. So here we go. And you see in the upper left Gina says blue, red, red. So we're waiting for it to say start. So can move to colors. So you move a little bit, blue, light success, go out, light success. And then the boss is gonna can damage boss, so it unlocks. And we're here doing it. And basically this group here is my caster group, and they're just auto following me, right? It's a bit of a waste. We're probably going to do this differently next time, but anyway, they're not DPSing. They're not doing anything other than just auto following me and watching it happen, and it's as simple as that. So here the raid is rampaging, AE damaging, killing Cannoneers and whatnot while locking it. Okay, so you saw here the emotes go to the colors, and we're doing exactly that. Just following it. If it's like a double color, go in and out or move around in it till you get the emote. There'll be a few moments later, like where we go to the color and it doesn't register right away, so you got to give it a second. Lag or whatnot. Wait for the Gina triggers to tell you you're successful before moving on to the next one. And there's a lot of time, so it's not like something that needs to be done urgently. And that's basically the event as you see here, and we just keep on going at it. And then there we go. So it's green, 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 and it's just greens. So you see me going in and out. And then can damage boss. And again, like all my videos, if you want our Gina triggers, thank you Allison for sending them up. I will gladly share with you. Just contact me in Discord and I'll send it to you. Many have done it already, and yeah. And it's not the most exciting, but this is probably the most important role, doing the colors to unlock it in a timely manner, as well as killing the Cannoneers. Those two are the most important. You probably want your most attentive teams doing it. I think for this one, next time, I'm just going to load up more tunes and let the active players be active and me just handling this. Alright, so you see red, green, blue, yellow. So red, green, blue, yellow. So counterclockwise. There you go. Now we wait. Overall, not bad. Like, learning the raids and everything yesterday, it was okay. It's definitely better than after doing Lorien songs like a billion times. So not to just watch the same thing over and over again. Let's speed it up a little bit towards the end. Oh, that's already completing it. Alright, let's watch from here. Alright, the boss is at 19%. So we have one more unlocked to go. And the Cannoneer teams during this one, we had two groups initially, and they were calling out, hey, we need a little bit more help. So good communication with that team, saying when they need or don't need DPS help is important. So again, you're as a raid leader or raid force, make sure that you have somebody that has a little awareness when to ask for help or not. Alright, so at 10% is going to be the last one, and I think it's 5 colors that spawn that we need to do. So let's see. So we go. It's red, green, red, blue, green, yellow. This definitely brings back memories, that game. I used to play it a lot as a kid. And there we go. Hey, now I get to use IOG. Yay, burn! Hit all the buttons. You could off tank the ads. There is an achievement actually to kill the ads before killing the boss, so that was an error. We didn't realize it or didn't read properly ahead. But if you kill these ads before the boss, you will get the achievements. I will do a Vanquisher achievements as we can to get more comfortable while we get more comfortable with the raids. But anyway, that's it for this raid. That's the basic strats to it. Every 10% to health block, kill ads as they spawn. Make sure you have good teams at the Cannoneers so that the event doesn't reset and the raid get blasted. Alright, so I'll try to do these for all the raids as I can, just as information to share with you guys. So thank you all, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.